We've got enough data from studies to demonstrate that the methods that we use are very accurate for the shape of the face. When it gets to that point of moving beyond face shape, it does become an issue of educated interpretation. You wouldn't necessarily recognize someone just from seeing their face shape alone. We rely on a lot of other elements like our hairstyle and the tone and texture of our skin to be able to recognize someone. And that's where my colleague Mark gets involved with some very sophisticated texturing, which would mean that it's highly likely that someone who knew Ta-Kush in life would be able to recognize her from this model that we've created.
So in terms of the facial reconstruction process, once we have the shape that's as accurate as we're going to get, there's a lot more interpretation to come from that. Any sun damage, any aging damage, so kind of wrinkles, freckles, texturing details that make her unique. So specifically in terms of skin tone, skin colour and skin hue, we have to work a lot with what we know about the person. She was of mixed Nubian and Egyptian ancestry, and we know that from her coffin. When it came to making the final depiction of Ta-Kush, pushing her from just a sculpture to a likeness, her additional accessories made her seem more realistic. So adding gold hooped earrings was a fun challenge to work on. In terms of the collar, you had to think not only about the shape but the materiality, the shiny, pearlescent nature, kind of make it a personalised piece of jewellery for her as an individual. And this is a specific Nubian style wig defined by the research team based upon some statue references, almost modern day bob, but with lots of layers. But then with the wig, the earrings and the collar, she's transformed into what may have been a realistic interpretation of Ta-Kush.